Pakistan started a new era following their Champions Trophy disaster. The New Zealand tour was expected to kickstart that very new chapter in Pakistan cricket, be that litmus test. But the losses in the T20 series and the ODIs after that brought them crashing down, all reminding the Asian giants of the horrors of the past. And it isn't just the results and the poor performances that are continuing to haunt the country's cricketing structure currently, and of course the players as well. It's one particular incident in the Champions Trophy that has come to trouble Pakistan cricketer Abrar Ahmed. His celebration on dismissing Shubman Gill. Now, while Abrar was the most impactful player in the Pakistan lineup and the only one who looked like he could do some damage, a young spinner giving a send-off to a batter who had scored 46 runs and had put India in commanding position because of that really didn't sit too well among many back then as well. Abrar was called out by former Pakistan cricketers for reacting out of line, especially given the situation of the match at that point. And he was immensely criticized by fans too. In his defense though, a young player playing in cricket's biggest spectacle, an ICC event, the biggest stage and of course facing India, it's a Pakistan cricketer's dream come true. Sure, he got carried away, especially when he was the best bowler for his country on the day. But he did not clearly see the end of it. During the second ODI between New Zealand and Pakistan just a while back, a fan in fact confronted Abrar for that act.
Shubman Gill को क्या Shubman Gill को क्या
Abrar wasn't even part of the 11 there, if you could notice. He was just on the sidelines helping his teammates. In the video, you can see Abrar didn't react. He just smiled it off. Probably was taken aback. But it's not something new. Seems like cricket fans love confronting Pakistani players. Last year, it was Haris Rauf who almost got into a bit of a scuffle with a fan in the USA. This was after Pakistan were eliminated from the T20 World Cup in the group stages itself. Rauf reacted thinking it was an Indian fan mocking him. But it was later revealed the fan was indeed from Pakistan.
चल
But it wasn't the nationality of the fan that riled up Rauf. The cricketer later clarified that the fan had targeted his family and his parents. The important point Rauf mentions is that while cricketers are open to criticism from various quarters, given the kind of passion the sport enjoys, particularly in the subcontinent, he also highlighted that personal jibes cannot really be well received, something certain overzealous fans tend to forget. Like when it happened with one of Pakistan's greatest batters, Inzamam-ul-Haq, an otherwise calm and composed figure on the field, but in 1997 during an ODI match between India and Pakistan at a neutral venue in Toronto, a fan called Inzi Alu, which translates to potato. He was of course mocking the former Pakistani captain's physique, and what started as a light-hearted banter turned into almost a boxing bout, leading to Inzamam picking up his bat to hit the fan. Security, of course, rushed in just in time to avoid any physical altercation. Now, fans play a major role in a match's outcome. They want to be part of the action, so players get all the cheers and the jeers. from fans who are there watching the spectacle. But there is a very thin line between constructive criticism and insulting a player, especially when it's outside the field of play. After all, these are players who represent their countries, Indian cricketers, who have faced heat over their performances by Indian fans. They too have gone overboard in taking personal jibes, like when they targeted Hardik Pandya during last year's Indian Premier League. But the same fans do come around when players punch above their weight. The very same Hardik Pandya, who was taunted and trolled following the Mumbai captaincy takeover, became a hero when India won the T20 World Cup and, of course, later the Champions Trophy. And when he returned to IPL this season, he was welcomed with open arms by all of Mumbai faithfuls. But sadly, that has never been the case with Pakistan cricket. Over the last few years, it has either been criticism or just stoic silence. Every story has two sides to it. Well, every story barring that of Pakistan cricket. And maybe that too is aiding in their continuing slump in world cricket today.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
No, I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%. Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.